Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to start our first live class in class 11 standard, and our topic is the chapter 1, the living world. So already I have taken one demo class, one live class about this topic or on this portion. Already we have discussed about our syllabus in our live class. So this is our first recorded class. So today we are going to discuss first about the living world. Okay, so in the living world, in this chapter, first three things you have to know. Actually these three are the main topics. These three are the main topics in this portion. The first one is the living. What is the definition of living? Second, the characteristics of the living, and the third, about taxonomy and its strategy. About taxonomy and its strategy. Clear? So total 3 to 5 marks question may come in your school examination from this portion, and 1 to 2 marks question will come in your NEET examination, but these marks will vary year to year. Okay. So before starting this thing, you should know first what is the meaning of the living. What is the meaning of the living? Because chapter's name is the living world. Because the chapter's name is living world. Clear? So let's start. So before starting this thing, you should know what is the meaning of the living and how many types of living beings are there in our environment. So in our environment, normally there are two types of things. One is the abiotic substance. Another one is the biotic substance. Okay, I think those terms are quite known term for all of you, because in your class 10 standard already you have studied all those terms in our environment chapter. So abiotic means the non-living substance, no life, and biotic means the living substance. It means it has life. These are the main characteristics, features of the biotic and abiotic substances. Abiotic means the no life, and biotic means that it has life. Clear? So this life substance or biotic substance, there are two types of biotic substance: plant and animal. So in this chapter we will get to know about our living substance. In this chapter we will get to know about our living substance. Normally the earth, in our earth, the earth is home of about 8.7 million species of living beings, not the non-living beings. Okay, but you can say that these 8.7 million species are the approximate value, not the exact value. So this earth is a home. This earth is a home of about 8.7 million species of living beings, and all the living beings, all the living beings we found in mountain, forest, lakes, deserts, hot water spring, etc. Okay, so these all environment are the inhabitants for all the living beings. Clear? But these kinds of living beings, all the living beings show both intra as well as interspecific ecological conflicts. Okay, all the living beings shows intra as well as interspecific interaction. Inter as well as intraspecific interaction. Okay, so all the living beings actually shows this intra as well as interspecific interaction. So what is the meaning of intra and what is the meaning of intraspecific? Always remember these two terms properly, that intra and inter. What is the meaning of intra and what is the meaning of intra? And intra means the when interaction is there between two same species. when interaction is there between two same species. What is the meaning of it? Suppose cat, cat, dog, dog, human, human. So this is the intraspecific interaction, and inter means when interaction between two different species. These are the important for your examination. What is the meaning of intraspecific interaction and what is the meaning of the interspecific interaction? So these are two definite terms or main important terms in this chapter. What is the meaning of the intraspecific interaction? What is the meaning of the interspecific interaction? So intraspecific means the when the interaction or conflict, any kind of thing. Conflict is also one kind of the interaction. Negative interaction. Okay. Positive interaction means that this is suppose the cooperation. Suppose cooperation, mutualism, symbiosis, all are the positive interaction. And this conflict, fight, parasitism, so all are the negative interaction. So you can say in this way that intraspecific interaction means that the interaction between two same species, and interspecific interaction means the interaction between two different species. Okay. And life as seen, actually the life as seen and felt on earth millions of years ago. Please remember this thing. It's not like that today actually life arises in the earth. Okay. So life is seen and felt on earth millions of years ago. So these are the main important thing that in our, let's revise once again, that in our environment two types of things are there. The abiotic substance and the biotic substance. And what is the meaning of the biotic substance? That which has life, that's called the biotic substance. And what is the meaning of the abiotic substance? That which doesn't have life, that's called the abiotic substance. In our chapter, the chapter name is the living world. Chapter name is not the non-living world. So in that, according to the chapter, as per the chapter, we have to know about the biotic substances. It means there are two types of biotic substances are there, plant and animal. So next one is that all the living beings like 8.7 million living beings are present, approximate value this is. It all inhabits mountain, forest, lakes, deserts, hot water springs or any other places. Okay. And these kinds of living beings exist or coexist. You can say a good term, the term is coexist. What is the meaning of coexist? That when two different species present or exist in one area, that's called the coexist. Okay. So these living beings performs intraspecific interaction as well as interspecific interaction. What is the meaning of the intraspecific interaction? The interaction or conflict between two same species, like the interaction between two cats, interaction between two dogs, interaction between two humans. And what is the meaning of the interspecific interaction? That the interaction between two different species, like the cat and human, okay, dog and tiger. Clear? So these kinds of this interaction is called the interspecific interaction. So next one, the next thing is the characteristics of living. What is the meaning of the characteristics of living? So first thing, there are few characters are there, that by those characters you will get to know that okay, these are the living beings. Like we can respire, that human can respire. So you can say that human is living beings. But one chalk, one duster can't respire. So you cannot sing that this is the, you cannot say that these are the living beings. So you can say or all those chalk, duster, sunlight, temperature, all those are belongs to the abiotic substance. So the living beings actually possess some certain characteristics. The first is the shape and size. The first characteristics is the shape and size. What is the meaning of the shape and size? The living beings have a definite shape and size. Always remember that we all human being has definite shape, we all human being has definite size. One cat has definite shape, one cat has definite size. One dog has definite shape, one dog has definite size. So each and every living beings, each and every living being has definite shape and size. So this is the main important characters, main important salient features by which you will get to know that this is living beings or these are the non-living beings. Clear? So shape and size, living being has definite shape and size, okay, which get modified to some extent. You can say that this can modify to the some extent when growth occurs. One term is there, that growth. One term is there, development. So this growth and development are interrelated with each other. This growth and development is also the characteristics for the living beings. These growth and development are the main important features of the living beings, because without growth and development, shape and size is irrelevant, because it's not possible to become a shape, to become a proper shape, to become a proper size without growth, without development. Okay, after a certain period of time, human development is human growth, human body's growth is also there, and their shape and size become changed. Okay, so growth and development is the interrelated with each other, and this is only present in the living beings. You can't say that one duster can has growth, one chalk has growth, one pen has definite growth and development. Okay, you can't say. So these kinds of living beings has the definite shape and size, and it changeable into some extent because for the growth and development. So living beings have been called as morphous. Living being, all those terms are important for your 1 mark question. The living beings have been called these living beings have been called as morphous. What is the meaning of morphous? With definite shape. Morphous means the with definite shape. So morphous means the with definite shape. So next one is that non-living substance. Non-living substance is called amorphous. Non-living substance are called amorphous. Amorphous, what is the meaning of amorphous? No definite shape. No definite shape. Okay, so non-living substance is called the amorphous. That's why it's called the no definite shape. So please, two important terms, please remember these two important terms, the morphous and amorphous. What is the meaning of morphous? Morphous means the with who has the definite shape. So living beings has the definite shape, and non-living substance is called the amorphous. The no definite shape is there. So these are the main characteristics of shape and size. And growth, second characters is the growth. Okay, this is our last topic for today's live class. So what is the meaning of the growth? The growth means that this is the increase of mass and increase in number of individuals. So please remember this definition of the growth. This is what is the meaning of growth. Growth means this is the increase of mass and increase in number of the individuals. Clear? So the growth of the living organism, this growth of the living organism is an internal and biological process. Internal and biological process. Please remember this thing. This growth is internal and biological process. This is not the external features. Growth is the internal features. Okay, and this is what is the meaning of growth. Growth means that this is the increasing of mass and increasing in number of the individuals. Like in the 10 years, suppose in the 10 years, one girl height is 4 inches, but when she will become 20 years, her height will become 5 inches. So this is the increment of the size. This is the increasing of the size. This is the increment of the size. This is the increment of the number of cell. Otherwise we can't grow. Otherwise we can't grow. Why? Because if cell number is not increasing, so growth can't be happen, and we can't able to be long or tall or short, whatever. Okay, so this is the basic things of the main salient features of the living organism, that increasing of the mass and increasing in the number of individuals, increasing of mass and increasing in the number of individuals. So this is our today's topic. In next class, in our next live class as well as recorded class, we are going to discuss about our third characteristics of the living beings. Okay, the reproduction. So till then, goodbye. Please go through it properly, and if you are having any queries, so we can discuss in our live class. Okay, bye.